Howdy ho friends, it's Michelle with another weekly wax meltdown to share with you today. This is where I give you thoughts on the home fragrance wax that I've melted in my home over the last week. And today I have some Scentsy, some Destination Wax, some Kringle, and one Homeworx candle to share with you. We always start with Scentsy though, because it's my favorite and I love it. So let's start alphabetically with those, with the European Soccer Barca. This is berry, pine, and vetiver. And really this entire European Soccer collection I could do without, but those who like the cologne type scents, it's a little variation in, a man's cologne scent. This one, I can get a little bit of that sweet berry and pine in it. Maybe the vetiver too. Yeah, the vetiver's definitely there. But I think the ones that stand out the most are the berry and pine for me in a masculine way, cologne type way. I think, have one of the other ones to share. We'll get to that in alphabetical order. I did 3. You can tell I like this scent. Bright Cider Life. This is Spiced Harvest Cider, Luscious Pumpkin, and Red Apple. This is the best, foodie scent without being like a bakery type scent, I guess, is the best way to put it, maybe. It's almost like a fall graham cracker. Do they even make that? I know they do like pumpkin spice everything now. Anyway, kind of a fall graham cracker is what I get from it. So it's really a cooked down, simmered red apple and pumpkin and spiced harvest cider or whatever, but not like super gourmand. So if you don't usually like bakery like myself, still try this one out. It's currently available. Went through 3 bars of that. And another one of my favorite food type scents, Caramel Apple Craze. This is caramel, red delicious apple, whipped vanilla. And I think I probably like this because the caramel is not that cloying, smell it for days caramel. It's done really well with a lot of that red apple. Yeah, I like this one. And again, I'm not a huge bakery, food wax lover normally. But this and Bright Cider Life, they just knock it out of the park. Okay, next, almost dropped it. Chelsea. This is White Cedar, Blue Marine, Dewy Greens. I think this is the one, I said when I hauled it, I think, that it reminded me of my grandfather. And probably that white cedar note is what reminds me of him. I want to say he used Old Spice, but I'm not even positive, so I can't compare it to anything like that. I do get that marine note in it, but warming, it's just not for me. I'm not huge into the cologne scents. The one that I'd have liked the most in that collection was Liverpool, I think. It was a white wax and a red cover. I'm pretty sure it's Liverpool. Anyway, because it was a little more on the fresh side, not so masculine cologne. But if you like the masculine cologne scents, definitely try the European Soccer collection. They're all like a good variation in that, category, I guess. Next is Eucalyptus Wreath. I did 2 of these. And this is fresh eucalyptus, juniper, and frosted mint. This is lots of eucalyptus, followed by juniper and mint, I guess. Yeah, in the very background. But I think what stands out most, and I would say 70% probably is eucalyptus. Anyway, so I went through 2 of these because my frozen from Destination Wax just wasn't doing it for me. Being congested. So put these in. I think one in the bedroom and one in the living room. It does great. It's a strong performer. Good to have around when, you know, you're congested or want some eucalyptus. Okay, maple apple bourbon. This is juicy red apple, rich maple, and a splash of bourbon. So this is pretty heavy on that maple scent. Well, sorry, that was just automatic reaction. This is not my favorite. I have it because of the mixology series. It is a lot of maple. This is one of those cloying type scents that will be there for days. So if you like that, a light just turned on. Probably on a timer or a smart plug. Anyway. Yeah. If you like that really sweet, sugary maple that will be there for days even after the wax is gone, that's for you. Next is Perfect Day. This is autumn pear, spiced syrup, and bourbon. So sometimes to my nose, pear comes off a little artificial, a little chemical kind of smelling. And I think the like bourbon note in here even makes that more so. I really want to like this one, and a lot of people do like it, so don't take my word for it if you haven't tried it. It's heavy pear, some spice, bourbon, nah. I mean, I guess maybe like 5% bourbon, but for me that pear note stands out, and I don't know, it's just like artificial for me. Sorry. Next is Snow White. This is Lily of the Valley, vanilla and lush apple with sandalwood. So this is pretty floral, but it's not a powdery floral. I think it's mostly Lily of the Valley, which is, you know, kind of a soft, airy type of floral. And that vanilla, okay, it just kind of blends the scent with the apple. The apple just adds some sweetness to it. It's very nice. Not a must-have for me, but if you love florals, or even florals that, you know, aren't powdery, give it a try. Okay, next. Everybody knows this one, right? Sweet Plum Pastry. Black plum, coconut. Toasted coconut. That's a very important word. Toasted coconut and marshmallow cloud. So, this is dated. I got this in December of 2020. I think it's my last bar. Kind of glad to see it go, be done with it, just simply because it's such a heavy type of scent that it has to be in the cooler weather, and we don't really have a lot of cooler weather. So my window for warming this type of scent is very small. Plus I have to be in the mood for it. I do like it, don't get me wrong. Anyway, a real dark, sweet, little earthy, tart plum with a toasted coconut. It's definitely toasted. It's not burned. It's not, you know, charred or whatever. It's just a slight toasted note to the coconut. And a little sweet marshmallow to it. I wouldn't say that there's a lot of marshmallow or creaminess to this scent. It's mainly that plum and the toasted coconut. Yeah. All right. Last Scentsy for today is Wallabies. And this is from the Rugby collection. I'm not sure if this is, I think this may have gone away at the end of November. This is bergamot, sage, and cedarwood. And I kept saying, I think I really like it, but it's so light. And I do like it here. And I kept melting it in smaller and smaller rooms to see, come on, do I like it? Do I not like it? I can't tell. And in my process of figuring out Scentsy Club items, if I'm having that hard of a time deciding whether I like it or not, or whether it needs to go in club or not, and all that, then no, it's no. And finally, eventually, I got it to where in the our little office room, I could smell it. And no, actually, I don't care for it. Probably the sage note, and I probably have said that before, that I'm surprised I liked it because of that sage note. I like herbal notes, but for some reason sage is just not for me. So you definitely get some of that sage, a little cedar wood, and quite a bit of bergamot, I think, in a masculine cologne type of way, right? That's how it goes. All right, that's all of Scentsy. If that's all you stayed for, thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. I have quite a few videos coming up, I think. I need to do a club edit before it locks on the 12th. I have several different hauls. I did shop Candle Day on Saturday when I was finally clear from being ill, and I have that to show, a Candle Day haul. I ordered some Kringle stuff. I ordered some Homeworx. Anyway, haul's coming, and a club edit. Club edit will be on Saturday. I'll have that for you on Saturday. I may try to squeeze the others in between. Anyway, all right, moving on to other wax companies. Oh. Yeah, I talked. Okay. On to others. Destination Wax Cranberry Balsam. I put this one in that hard to scent bathroom that I talk about. And honestly, I could smell this for like maybe 4 hours in there. It is Fir Balsam, Spiced Cranberry, Apple, Orange, and Grapefruit. Just wasn't that strong, and you know, I need really big heavy hitters in there. I was just kind of hoping, you know, that it would be, but it was just a tester too. So Autumn Walk is next, and it's crisp autumn leaves, fresh air, forest, berries, pine, cedar, and aspen. And I want to say this is a mix of autumn and something else. Yeah, it's kind of got that bright, fresh air kind of feel, kind of like apples, but I guess it's maybe the berries. Anyway, and a little bit of woodsiness to it. Not a repurchase for me, but definitely try it if it sounds like the scent notes you would, you know, go for. Next, Pomegranate Apple Cider. Spiced pomegranate apple cider, tart and warm at the same time. And this pour date is from August. That one was from July. The few scents I've been going through in my stash from Destination Wax, I'm just not getting some good throw, which is odd because usually, I know I said I don't get cooler weather. I'm talking cool, cold, like 50s and below. But when it's cooler, when it's in like between, you know, the 70s or so, I usually get better performance out of my wax, all of it. Just simply because I'm not having to run the AC all the time and fans and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but we have been pretty humid lately with some a little warmer weather. So both of those factors together, and I just can't hardly smell the wax. Anyway, pomegranate apple cider, pomegranate apple cider, and apples. Yeah, it was nice. Not anything special. I'm sorry if you really like that scent. It's okay. I just wouldn't repurchase it. One Candle Homeworx Fall Farm Stand. I got this, I think, last year. A set of 2 from QVC. Anyway, this was sugared apple, golden pear, vanilla bean, and honey. And you guys, ladies, I could not smell this. I don't know. I know I keep saying that about a lot of them, but anyway. I had this in 2 separate candle crocks in empty candle vessels. I guess I need to repeat again. A Homeworx candle and my Bath and Body Works, any candle, if I want to put it in a candle crock and that candle original vessel won't fit in a candle crock, I have videos in the description box below if you're curious about that. Then I freeze the candle, turn it upside down, freeze the candle like overnight, maybe more, whatever. Flip it upside down. Usually comes right out. Maybe have to bang it just a little, just lightly, and they come out. And then you can let it defrost. Usually it will crack apart a little bit. I kind of chop them up and put them in this, and then when I'm ready for it, then I have big chunks of wax that I can just put in empty candle vessels that I hang on to from those that do fit in the candle crock. All right, moving on. Some Kringle. I'm going to talk about, okay. Let's first talk about the candy cane ones that I tried this week, because I can't get any more Scentsy candy cane buttercream. Is that what it is? Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, I tried candy cane cheesecake from Kringle. This is lemon chiffon, mint leaf, caramel, candied peppermint, spearmint, baked vanilla, cacao beans, maple butter, brown sugar. Okay. So, if you're familiar with Scentsy's blueberry cheesecake, just take the blueberry out and add some peppermint instead. And that's what this was. Very cheesy. Too cheesy for me. I mean, I let it go a couple days in the warmers, but I won't repurchase. Did not like this one. If you like those cheesecake type scents and peppermint, go for it. Other peppermint one that I tried is Candy Cane Lane from Kringle. And this is peppermint, cocoa, vanilla, peppermint, vanilla, peppermint, sweet, sugar, crystal. So, you know what this smelled like? An Andes mint. Yeah. Like chocolate and mint. The chocolate, cocoa, no, what was the brick that Scentsy had? Like 2 years ago. Something cocoa mint? Chocolate cocoa mint? No. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's that chocolate mixed with peppermint. As much as I don't like peppermint, I like Andes mints, which is what this smells like. So, I liked that one. Performance-wise, probably not open concept worthy. Average size rooms, it'll do fine. And new this year, Bavarian Christmas. It is snowdrop, champagne, sugared pomegranate, cedarwood, cashmere, and iris. And while I don't think it's really a Christmas specific scent, I really like this. Actually, I bought some other forms of this in the Kringle haul I just mentioned earlier. I think it'll be here this week. We'll see. Yeah, this is... It's kind of got like that champagne toast from Bath and Body Works vibe, or the pomegranate prosecco from Scentsy, but more a sweeter version of the pomegranate from Scentsy, because that one kind of is a bit tart. It's not, this one's not tart. It's got a sweeter note and kind of this, whatever the snowdrop is. Yeah, kind of like almost a little cool touch of snow is in it. Anyway, yeah, I bought more of that one. Like it. And I have, well, let's talk about this one. Winter Evergreen from Kringle. It is sparkling aldehydes, pineapple, fir, rosemary, something guacwood, musk, and cedarwood. We're going to have to look that wood up. So, this is very interesting. It's got definitely a woody note the cedar wood, I would say. Let's look at this other wood. Guaia. Where'd it go? Guaiac wood. I'm curious. I still have one more wax to talk about, but I want to look up what this wood is and how to even pronounce this word. Steam distilled from the, that's on doTERRA. I'm not going to look at that. Perfume Science, guac wood. I want to say guac, but I don't know. Oil of guac wood is produced through steam distillation of a mixture of wood and sawdust from Palo Santo. Okay. Okay. That's what it is. It's a resin of a tree, hardest and most resilient woods in the world. One of the, how do you say it? See, when I Google it, that's 2 words. Kringle has it as 1 word. How to pronounce. You know, sometimes you get multiple versions of how to pronounce it. Guaiac. Anyway, sorry. Okay, guaiac wood is wood and Palo Santo, basically. Anyway, it's nice, definitely woody. Kind of has that almost like frankincense type scent to it, in my opinion. Or at least it does here. Back to my... Okay, pineapple and rosemary. Yeah, I get a little bit of those as well. I wouldn't pick out either one though, if I didn't know they were in there. Nice performer. Sorry I spent so much time on that. Okay, baby, it's cold outside. And you've seen, if you've been watching me for a while, you have seen this one before. It is a favorite of mine that I discovered last year. It is top notes of berry, citrus, and sweet. Mid notes of dewberry, jasmine, and vanilla with a base of creamy musk and sandalwood. So this is a very creamy, sweet vanilla with a hint of like berry and a hint of citrus, a hint of musk. Yeah, you got to try this if you haven't. If you ever order from Kringle, which by the way, I have an affiliate code to get for you to get 15% off. It's the same as my channel name here, Melted Michelle. If you order from Kringle, use that code. Occasionally it doesn't work with already good sales, but try it. All right, highly recommend, baby. It's cold outside. And I think that's it. That's a wrap. We will, like I said earlier, I will have my club edit up on Saturday. Hauls coming. I have a small destination wax haul. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a separate video for that though. It's just a repurchase of a few that I liked from before. Anyway, so destination wax, Bath and Body Works Candle Day haul, a Kringle haul, a Homeworx haul, Yeah. So all those are coming up in the next week or so. So stay tuned, like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you subscribe, you will get my videos when they are uploaded will show in your subscription feed. So thank you for spending the last lots of minutes with me. I will see you on Saturday, if not sooner. Thanks. Have a great week. Bye bye.